While driving to Austria, this Lupo right here was impounded by the German police. And it actually cost the owner over €2,500 to get it back to the UK. Now, after the car was impounded, it came back to the UK and literally sat neglected ever since. And in this video, we're going to attempt to drive this car all the way to Austria and finish the trip that the police cut short. What this basically means is we have a little over 3 weeks to get this car not only looking as best as it possibly can, but also be reliable enough to take us all the way to Austria, because XS Car Night is actually hosting an event in Worthersee, which may potentially be the last time any car enthusiast can ever visit Worthersee as a car enthusiast. So, this being an ex-show car, we've got to make sure it's up to scratch, it's reliable, and also finish the story that never made it. So, I think the saying is second time's a charm. So, oh hang on, no, it's third time's a charm. We're gonna go with second time's a charm. So, you wanna know, why was this car impounded by the police? In 2019, me and a bunch of friends were in convoy on the way to Austria to make the 1,000-mile trip to Worthersee. With nothing but success from the previous years attending, we thought this was going to be a fantastic trip. 6 or so hours into this journey, we all decided to pull into a service station and grab a bite to eat. However, this turned out to be the worst idea we'd ever had. Now, while we can drive around the UK without any bother, in Germany we soon found out that our cars were extremely illegal and they were taken from us here in the services, and we were left stranded at the road so they could take our cars to a TUV test centre where they'll be tested to see if they're ready for German roads. And if you don't know, the TUV test is probably one of the hardest tests that you can go through in the automotive industry. And this Lupo was one of them cars. And 6 years later, this is what we're left with. That 2019 Worthersee trip was meant to be the last outing for this car. However, Hayden, the previous owner, kept it around because he felt like there was a bit of unfinished business, life got in the way, and now it looks the way it does. And quite recently, I managed to purchase it off of him. Now, my initial intention for this car was to literally break the car for parts, put it back to standard and get rid of it, because this has a bunch of fantastic little Lupo parts throughout the vehicle. However, this little idea, going to Worthersee in less than 3 weeks, popped into my head just yesterday. So, we're going to follow through with this plan and make it roadworthy, and also make it look at least a little bit presentable. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to pull it around to the workshop, we're going to give this thing a proper clean inside and out, and then make it roadworthy, which, spoiler alert, is easier said than done. Now, with my better half on mold control, I focused on making the car more reliable for the trip, which means removing all of this negative camber from the rear axle, because where we're going, we're not going to need it. With that rear camber removed, it's probably a good time to let you know that we're not going to be rolling on the Steelies, and later on in the video, we are going to be putting some different wheels on. Next up, clean the outside. Now, I have already noticed straight away, as I've been driving this car around the car park, that dashboard is lit up like a Christmas tree. But luckily for me, I now have a Carly, so hopefully we can sort some of those lights out. What I've got on the dashboard here is an ABS light and an engine light. So grab your Carly, stick it in the OBD port. Mine is down here and upside down and all sorts of weird things. What I'm going to do now is grab my phone, pull up the app, go on to Connect Universal Scanner, and it will look for this. Now we've got power to it, it should be able to find it in a couple of seconds. Great, now we're ready to start. Okay, so the diagnostics report is done and it says the car is very bad. However, I know that we're going to clear these codes, but I'm just going to have a quick look before we actually go any further. So I'll just have a quick look at the ABS. And straight away it comes up with all these codes, all these different options throughout the app. You can ask the community, smart mechanic, all of this. And it also tells me directly that this has a problem with the wheel speed sensor rear left, and it also has a problem with the rear right. So what we're going to do now is clear these codes, click clear issues, and then it's going to clear them, and then we'll do another check and we'll do it again, and hopefully they just disappear and we don't have to replace the ABS sensors. So, moment of truth, let's see if these lights disappear. Okay, ABS light is staying on. Now, I never thought for one moment that the ABS light was going to go out completely because it said the wheel speed sensors are pretty naff, and I believed it. We've still got to run around the car park and see what happens, and then hopefully we come back and those engine lights don't come back on. Now, the reason for doing this check twice is because some of those previous codes shown could be historic and may no longer be a problem. Okay, so it's finished its diagnostics again, and this time it's only had 2 issues found. Now, our car was very bad and now it is bad. So if we click on ABS, it still has the ABS speed sensors. So I'm gonna have to replace 2 of those in the rear, but that obviously helps me a lot because I now don't have to run around the car figuring out all the issues. I can just buy 2 new rear sensors and hopefully put them on and everything will be good and dandy. Now, another thing to add is that Carly actually allows you to tap into the car's coding, and that basically means you can modify or unlock customizable features such as daytime running lights or even as simple as turning off start-stop technology. Now, that is vehicle specific and this car is way too old to tap into any coding. However, my mum's daily is able to be coded. So if you look right here, we have a low beam and a dip beam as a daytime running light. But if we go onto Carly, we can access all of those things and change them up a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the low beams off. So we take that off there, and we're gonna turn the dip beam down to 40% brightness instead of the 100 that it is now. So once I do this, it's gonna be almost instantly as soon as I click OK. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Low beam is off, dip beam is now more dipped, and that is all thanks to Carly. Now, if you want to try Carly for yourself, I have a link which is in the description, and that is going to give you 15% off. Let's go clean this Lupo. Finally, the thing that you've all been waiting for, getting rid of that green grime off the front of the car. Now, you'll see the half and half there, it looks pretty good underneath, and there'll be a reason for that. It's because this car was in fact an ex-show car. So the paint underneath was actually quite cared for before it was laid up. So expecting good things for it, but as cars like this are sat for so long, once they dry, they start to show what they actually look like. And with us going to Worthersee, that paint is certainly not going to suffice. However, I have myself a very own personal detailer, which I don't pay any money to do this. However, I'm very grateful because she is going to be cracking on with the Lupo and making sure the paint looks absolutely fantastic. And while she's doing that, I'm going to jump on to the brakes because the brakes are definitely going to be needing some attention because we're going on the Autobahn and we need to stop. And that was short-lived because the driver's side actually had a seized caliper, which is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Brilliant. However, there's other things I can get on with, like actually servicing it and putting some fresh oil in it. Just all the normal stuff that you need to do before a 2,000 mile road. Don't worry about that absolutely terrible noise. That is just how Lupo sounds, and they will always sound just like that. And after a full weekend of cleaning, polishing, elbow grease, the lot, this Lupo was looking somewhat like its former self, and I am absolutely blown away by how good it actually has come out. There is a few marks on it where the lacquer has sort of been damaged on the bonnet, and that's because it's a carbon fibre bonnet and it's probably not got the best lacquer on it anyway. However, the rest of it was absolutely fantastic. What a lovely looking machine. And of course, it definitely would not look like this if it was me in charge of cleaning the car. So shout out to my employee that I do not pay. Now at this point, it's time to get this car mechanically sound because we're leaving in a very short amount of time. Let's get cracking.
It's currently the 20th of May, so we leave to go to Austria in less than 5 days. And as you can see, the Lupo is still on the ramp. Actually, 2 seconds. Forrest, come here, come here. This is Forrest. Many people know that we have some dogs on the channel, and it's summer now, so they're in the videos a lot more. And this is the granddaughter of Maples. Come here, come here. Maples. Anyway, just thought I'd introduce you. So, yeah, the car is still on the ramp. I've had loads of problems. Had a dodgy caliper, had to wait for that. Bunch of broken brake lines. Shout out to Hell for sorting me out some brake lines last minute. Actually collected one of them in person because I was in the area. But yeah, snapped brake lines, snapped hard lines, slapped bleed nipples, all of this stuff. Hell sorted out, made me some brake lines which I couldn't actually find online anywhere else. So maybe a custom brake line for the rear. Got new number plates, and I think I'm about to drive it for the first time. Hopefully, all is well. There's a few issues that I know of, but nothing too serious. I'm hoping it can all go well because not only have I got to drive it, test it, all of that, I've also got to make sure the wheels fit that Lewis is providing for the trip. So yeah, my girlfriend's gonna go pick that up this evening, bring them back to me, and hopefully we have success. But yeah, I'm gonna take off the ramp now, give it a test drive, and see if there's any other problems. Why do I leave these things to the very last second? Every time. Okay, the brakes are really, really spongy. I bled them yesterday, and they seemed alright. There's probably some air still in them. Damn it! The brakes are a little bit soft. Once you press them once, they're solid again. There's just a tiny little bit of air left in them, so I need to re-lead those, and then I need to reconnect the handbrake cables, and then I think it should be good for its MOT. I don't want to put the dogs in the seat because it's nice and clean inside, but they might have to join me. I really need this to just work. I ain't got time to be making it not work, you know what I mean? Oh, why do I leave things to the last minute? Why do I do it to myself, honestly? So, a little test drive. Boot's open. Didn't realise the boot was open. Oh dear. Oh, that made me laugh. There you go. Oh, that's funny. Hello, pups. Sit. Good girl. Right. Test drive. Apart from the boot coming open, it's seemingly okay. A couple of issues. Thermostat is reading all sorts of temperatures. As soon as you drive down the road, it drops below optimum, about 50 degrees, and then it will go up into optimum degrees and whatever. So I've ordered a thermostat. Obviously, you need to redo the brakes and connect the handbrake cables, but we already knew that before we left. Seems a bit sluggish, and I think it might be something to do with the EGR. I'm thinking I should block it off and go from there. I did drive it to the petrol station as well, and I put fresh fuel in it. And on the drive back, it did seem a little bit happier, so I'm hoping the sluggishness was a bit of dead fuel as well. Not ideal, because I've got stuff to do. I can't really be working on this. It's going to be a couple of late nights this week, I'll tell you that for sure. Fun. This is the EGR right here, so I've got to put a blanking plate underneath this little piece here and also underneath that little piece here, so I'm going to do that. This is very common on Lupo stuff, but yeah, EGR block off is exactly what I'm about to do. Now, I'm not sure if there's a kit for this, but all I did was get it off, make a new plate out of some thin sheet steel, and then block it off like that. And hopefully, it makes a little bit of a difference. Right, going for the test drive. Hopefully, it's a little bit happier now. This car sounds really good, to be fair.
And after that semi-successful test drive, it was time to get the car back to the workshop and get these brakes 100% because we had an MOT to go to. However, this is where it all started to go wrong. The reason it started to go wrong is because when pressure bleeding the system, we wasn't actually getting a proper pedal, and I put that down to a dodgy master cylinder. These things happen when cars are sat, and when you're rebleeding brakes, sometimes they never work the same. However, we also noticed that the rear calipers were also quite warm, and they were dragging on the rear. So with our ferry departure quickly creeping in on us, I got the calipers and a master cylinder on the next day delivery.
And now we stand here today on the 21st of May, just a simple couple of days until we have to leave, and I've not actually driven this car any more than 2.5 minutes. So hopefully, after all of that palaver I've just experienced over the last couple of weeks, this is going to bleed up nicely on the brakes. I'm going to put our temporary wheels on for the Austria trip, and then we're going to go take it for an MOT, and fingers crossed it passes, because I have had it up to higher than I can actually reach right now, and this thing is pushing my patience. I just want it to work, but yeah, bleed the brakes, get the wheels on, see how it sits, and hopefully we can pass our MOT. Please just bleed up nicely. Right, so the brakes are now bled. Obviously I haven't driven it yet, but they feel pretty decent. Everything is pretty much new now, so there's not any reason why it shouldn't work. So now, time to actually get it on the floor and put on our temporary wheels. Now these wheels are Lewis's, and he's kindly donated them for the trip so we don't look like idiots. And they're off his little Polo. So these are Compomotive speed lines, 15 by 8 Toyo Proxy 195 45 15, which is a little chunky for a Lupo, but I think they'll just sit probably just on that rib protector because we have no camber. So chuck these on, and I think they'll look pretty decent. They are dirty at the minute, and they're not the mintest of wheels, but they're quite cool. So hopefully they fit. We don't have any issue. Huh. Not bad. I think it looks fairly decent. Obviously we've taken all the camber off it front and rear, so it's kind of like European friendly. It doesn't look so bait or dangerous.
Thankfully, shortly after that, the car made it to the MOT station and went through, but the next day or so is when it all went wrong because the Lupos started to throw problems left, right and centre. Now I mentioned before that I wanted to change the thermostat to make sure the cooling was up to scratch. However, during the process of that, nothing seemed to change too drastically until I changed the temp sensor, so I changed that as well. And when rebleeding the system, I found that there was a hole in the radiator. So, with a very limited amount of time, I decided to get another radiator on order. And then when that radiator arrived, it was obviously very clear that it was the wrong radiator. We had simply run out of time at this point because I was also spending a lot of time on the air ride system, which definitely didn't want to play ball. And I tried everything to make it work, but it just didn't want to know.
This is such a great birthday. I'm so happy that I'm here. Is it gonna blow another fuse? Yes. What? I've tried everything. It's currently 10 to 10, Friday night, so my birthday. And I have got to, I don't know, put this car on coilovers. I honestly have no idea what to do. It is seriously not looking good. The car itself is blowing fuses out of the air ride. As soon as the compressor kicks in, it's killing the fuses. I've changed the manifold, I've changed the compressor, I've changed the check valves, I've changed the wiring, I've drained the tank, I've redone everything. I don't understand. I really, really don't understand. So I'm losing the will to live. And whatever I do, it seems to just not want to work. Tried everything, and I'm hesitant to put the coilovers on. I just can't be bothered. Oh, and also the radiator is still leaking. This car does not want to go back to Germany, or Austria at least. Ugh. Wicked. I love this game. So good. My favourite. Ugh.
Now you'd get about 2 attempts to put air in the tank before the fuse would blow on the air ride. So with that in mind, I packed a bunch of fuses and 1 more extra compressor just to be sure, and then we left. And immediately broke down at Dartford crossing. However, that is absolutely fine because we have a ton of fuses and we did end up making it to Dover. I mean, once we got to Dover, we had to do some modifications, but we made it. I can't believe I'm actually taking this car all the way to Germany and to Austria. This can only end badly.
Wow. The towel was not thrown in, but I feel like I should have because I've never felt so unconfident to take a car abroad in my life. I've had little to no sleep all week, and it's because of this stupid car. And on the way here, we stopped halfway in because the compressor blew a fuse and the bag sort of leaked over about 60-70 miles. So we had to pull over at Dartford crossing just to fix compressor. We got here, missed our ferry, and we've just changed it to another compressor, so hoping that cures the problem. I've done absolutely everything else, so this is the 3rd compressor going in. If that doesn't cure it, then I don't know what will. But yeah, on the way here, as we missed our ferry, we thought we'd get breakfast, and the gearbox started making some horrible noises. And at one point we couldn't even get any gears, so yeah, very unconfident. But Lewis is here and he's saying that he really, really, really enjoys this car.
I love it here.
You are?
I love it here.
Yeah? What do you reckon of the car? I'm just saying that it was a very bad car.
We've
Sorry, you can go through. Sorry, I'll put the camera to the floor. Are you okay?
we've got a fleet of like really good cars between us. And we've gone in this. It's been that long since I've been in a like
Piece of shit.
Yeah, normal Lupo, and it's like they're actually like pretty not great.
Yeah, we're not very happy inside here.
No.
Very.
We get to know we're going to get to Worthersee and we're going to spend all the time walking around going, wish I brought my car, wish I brought my car.
No, but we brought this car.
I brought this one.
We haven't even cleaned it.
No.
Got tree sap on it. It's pissing it down with rain. Oh, the wipers are packed up as well.
Yeah. What else is broken? Gearbox is howling.
Yeah, I just said that. Hang on. This is the inside of the car. Brimmed. There's electrical connectors, duvets, toolkit, full set of coilovers just in case. But the only thing we don't have is a proper jack.
Yeah, that's what we're missing.
Yeah.
Lovely scissor jack, great.
I'm hoping the compressor's fixed it. Can you turn the ignition on and raise it up?
Yeah.
If it blows the fuse now, we're in big trouble.
Fine, we got some spares, haven't we?
Yeah, I know, but like we don't
Yeah.
because we've not fixed it. If that is the case.
Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
That's working.
Compressor's on. The 3rd compressor is so quiet compared to the other 2. So, oh, we're rolling back. We're in the clear. Is this drive height?
Yeah.
No, that's way too high.
It's because it's counteracting how much weights in it now, isn't it?
Do the middle button. Double tap. Oh yeah, we drive like that. On now it's aired up. Air ride is rubbish on the back of a Lupo.
Mine's terrible as well.
Yeah, we're literally like sat on the tyre.
What, at the back?
Yeah, he's go up. It's so high. What's the pressure on?
60.
Also, it's a quick reminder that I didn't change the radiator and it's still leaking. And we have a spare radiator that doesn't fit the car, but if we really want to, we can cable tie it in. So you've got to check the coolant every now and then. Probably the oil as well, because this is the first time it's been driven and it leaks oil. So we've got to keep checking the oil.
It's because you've got no oil.
Oh yes! This is the worst idea ever. While knowing the list of problems is getting bigger and bigger, we decided to hop on that next ferry and just head into Europe. We thought, if it's going to go wrong, we'll just deal with it when it comes to it. And if it does, it's good telly, isn't it? And spoiler alert, that might just happen. So, into Europe we go. We have a lot of miles ahead of us and we only have a 30-litre tank. So we were stopping at a petrol station every 5 minutes. So, we have just done, I don't know, 100 odd miles. Gearbox seems like it's getting louder, and I don't know if it's me or not, but I feel like I can smell gearbox oil, but the gearbox is like bone dry. Like on the outside, it doesn't look like there's any leaks or anything like that. So I don't know if it's about me or not. I'm just paranoid, but yeah, just checking all the fluids, making sure everything's good. Radiator is still leaking, so just keeping an eye on that. It's literally very minutely leaking, so we haven't had to top it up since this morning. We've done 220 miles so far, so we're all good. Just need to keep an eye on the car and hopefully it's all good, but get as far as we can into Germany or closest to Austria as we possibly can, and then we'll carry on. But yeah, scary. Don't want the gearbox to explode. But this gearbox was pulled apart in a previous life, so as soon as you get to fifth, the revs just go bob. So it's good for like miles per gallon and stuff. So it cruises really nice at like 80 miles an hour, like really smooth. But it has a little tiny bit of a whine and it just sort of paranoids me a bit. But yeah, hopefully all good. Got some glass cleaner, gonna clean the screen, throw some Rain-X on it and carry on as far as we can into Europe, because we're already behind schedule. It's like 1:30 and we've done 218 miles since my house. So yeah, not very good. What's his problem? We think the gearbox is dry. The more we drove it, the more the gearbox smell was apparent, and I think the gearbox is low on fluid. And we don't have any gearbox oil, and it's absolutely chucking it down in the middle of nowhere on a Sunday afternoon, 4:30, and nothing is open apart from this petrol station which sells just engine oil. So we need to get some stuff in here, engine oil, something to get us out of the shit, because we've got still quite a long way to go, and no oil is a lot worse than some oil.
Yeah.
Let's go get some oil first and then we'll get out of the rain. 15W40 would be nice. 10. Oh, there's 15W40 there.
There's that. You use that as engine oil as well.
Oh yeah, double up. 2 litres for €25.
We've just got to try getting it in the gearbox somehow.
I don't know how, but we'll figure it out. 1050. Now we'll use this.
Just use that.
15W40 should actually technically be thicker than gear oil, but I know it's not got all the right grade and properties and heat stuff, but this is temporary measure because we're on the road.
Plan of action. Need to. I haven't got the drain plug key, but it's right there. Trying to get some oil into that. I wonder if I can get it into that one there. But yeah, I need to put some oil in the car, and it's all down there. So I'm gonna have to take the battery out. I think, maybe, I don't know, just to get down there. Stress. We haven't actually got a proper jack. Only a scissor jack.
So, this is where we're at now. Managed to get the, you can't see from up there. Ooh. Managed to get the plug out with a wheel nut.
Hang on. Are you ready? We'll be able to smell if it's like burnt, I think. Oh my god, it is. It's so hot.
I can smell it from here.
Whoop.
Yeah, that stinks.
Smell that.
Yeah, that's proper burnt. Hey, I'll leave that there.
Thanks. Then we can top it up. That funnel's massive.
Yeah.
Right. That went smooth, and it actually doubles up as engine oil.
Yeah.
So hopefully, it's more happier. We just looked online, and these take 1.7 litres of oil, so it was basically bone dry.
Like 4 minutes.
That's all right. We only did 300 miles and no fuel. It's only 300 miles at 70 mile an hour. Ready?
Yeah.
Lewis is stressed more than me.
So stressed.
We're not out of the clear because we don't know if it's actually going to work.
But it's, yeah.
Look at the Sheba. Take a video of the Sheba.
Little Sheba.
Right. Ready?
Yeah, man.
Did you put the wheel bolt back in?
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, right, okay.
Watch out.
Listen.
God, it's silent. Crazy.
Should we do a wheel spin?
No. Let's absolutely not do that.
Who'd have thought it? 0.2 of a litre is not enough oil for a gearbox, but with the engine oil in there, it seemed a lot happier. Now this is a temporary measure, and we will probably change that when we get back, but for now, it's going to do us just fine. But the next 5 to 6 hours was torrential rain, so we was very limited to how many miles we could actually do because we couldn't see, and as I mentioned before, the wipers had just packed up. So we had to top up the screen with a bunch of Rain-X, and after that, we just sort of got our head down and got as far as we could go until we inevitably had to stop again for more fuel. After driving another 100 miles with some oil in the gearbox, I can safely say that it is a vast improvement. Doesn't stink, no whining, everything seems good, even in those slow, rainy drives. It's all performing well, and I've even aired it out at the petrol station. That's how confident I'm feeling with the car again. So yeah, just filled it up. It's doing like 220 miles to a tank, but it's only got like 30 litre tank. Not going well, but one thing at a time. It's getting better and better as soon as we drive it a bit more. So yeah, just gonna get some food and then we're gonna go find a hotel to stay the night because, well, we can't go the rest of the way now because it's so late. It's like nearly 8 o'clock, and yeah, we're only like 400 miles away from home. So yeah, Lupe is doing well finally. Now, once me, Lewis, and the car are fueled, we started putting a bunch more miles and headed to the border so we could get there before dark.
Here we go. And we're in Germany.
We are.
We've made it to Germany. Look at that.
Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
Deutschland. We've done it.
Woohoo!
Now, this car was taken from us in Germany, so getting to this point, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think we're going to be alright. But when we get to the border, it starts getting dark and we start just putting miles and miles and miles on, and it does end up getting a lot wetter once again. The weather really was not on our side on this trip.
Our hotel is here.
Yes, they did.
We have 5 hours of driving to do today. We're going to go to Austria, but there's a services on the way which is like the pinnacle of your trip to Worthersee. And we're going to stop there and FaceTime Hayden, who used to own this car, and then just surprise him that we've taken his car to Austria. Because the last time we drove it, as I mentioned at the start of the video, it got seized doing this trip. So we are finishing the story of this car, basically. Exciting times ahead. This is where the trip starts getting all pretty and picturesque.
We can have epic bass.
We've gone 698 miles without a speaker.
Yeah.
Just the noise of the gearbox and each other's company.
Yeah.
And now we finally have a cable, so we can enjoy some
That's the most expensive cable I've ever bought.
That's a really nice, clean speaker as well.
Yeah, you can tell it's my workshop speaker. Still works a treat though.
Let's go.
Let's put some epic 90s D&B on.
Not yet. Copyright.
After 3 hours of 90s drum and bass out of a tinny portable speaker, we started to see some show cars, and that only meant one thing: we was getting closer and closer to our destination. And by the time that we needed more fuel, we was in Austria, so that only meant one thing: we had to buy a vignette and stick it on the windscreen. Now if you're wondering what a vignette is this little sticker, and you stick it on your windscreen, and that is effectively tax for driving on the motorway in Austria. And that was good, because that meant we was out of Germany, and the Lupo had made it further than its last attempt. Now this was a massive sign of relief, because we didn't know if we was going to make it through Germany without breaking down, and number two, we didn't know if we was going to make it through Germany without being stopped, because we had no idea if this car had a hit marker on it for being a previously seized vehicle. But we made it through the UK, and we made it through Germany, and now we just need to make it through Austria. All of these things need to come together, but I'm sure it's going to be worth it after all of the stress that this car's put us through up to this point.
Oh, that's the first time we've seen some police in the wild, where they could have quite literally pulled us over. They didn't even take any knowledge of us. Little do they know.
It's almost like they only care when you're in the actual place. Oh my god, you're going to get pulled. Blah, 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 blah.
Little do they know that
Yeah,
this car failed a TUV test a couple of years ago.
Yeah. It's on a different place, it's a different car now.
See ya!
Bye-bye. Look how standing water is.
It's quite a lot. Of course, Brits abroad.
Get photos and everything.
Look at that. It's clouds.
It's not Coventry, is it?
It's not Coventry, you're not wrong. Austrian vanilla milkshake is the goat. It's honestly unbelievable. So get yourself some of that. So while we're waiting for some exquisite scran, we're just probably about 2 hours away from the toll road where you go through the big mountain, which is the big picturesque area where you take pictures of your car because it looks very pretty. Similar to where we are right now. But we're gonna FaceTime Hayden and show him obviously the car. We've got it here and see his reaction live. So yeah, the sun is now coming out as well, which is perfect timing. Hopefully it all just blows over because I'm sick and bored of rain. So yeah, let's go.
Well, usually this looks a lot nicer because it's sunny and stuff, but it's miserable and raining. But yeah, this is the place to stop. If you go through, well, over that bridge over there is a tunnel, and you go through that mountain just there. And then probably, most likely on the other side, is blistering sunshine. But yeah, we're about to ring Hayden and show him that we brought his car here. And just at that, he's gonna be mind blown because yeah, this is all we ever wanted to do with it, and that was gonna be the end of it. But look at that. Come on then, ring him then, FaceTime him.
You watch him not pick up.
Put it, make sure it's on you. What are you gonna say? Do you know what you're gonna say? Oh yeah, you never guess what's happened. You never guess what I've just found.
Fucking look at what happened here.
Turn the brightness up.
It's on speaker.
It's on speaker. Don't get me in it.
Oh. He's not gonna answer.
You better answer. Oh, for God's sake.
He's F1 though, isn't he? So he might be at work.
It's Bank Holiday Monday.
Yeah, they don't get bank holidays, some of them.
They won yesterday, they don't need to.
Alright, mate.
What's up?
Something really bad's happened. Look.
What wheels is it on?
It's on my comps.
Oh, nice.
I was expecting.
Petrol station.
Hey?
Yes.
Petrol station.
Yeah, it is.
I told you it was like,
Yeah,
oh, nice.
I was like, it's gonna be the most. I was like, no, I'd be well excited. Yeah. Oh, cool. Are you at work?
Yeah.
Oh, I told you to be at work.
You won yesterday, you shouldn't be at work.
Can't stop, mate, just because we're winning.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Part of the game. Well, there you go, Hayden.
I'll let you go.
We're leaving it here.
No, I want to see it. I'm eating lunch. Let me see the background. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Wicked, isn't it?
It's the unlovely man.
That's so fucking cool.
That's sick. Now we need to continue to the place and things and stuff. So, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, nice, said Hayden.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool.
Now, after that very enthusiastic response from Hayden, we decided to head on through the tunnel, and as predicted, the other side was blistering sunshine. Look at the sun! Now at this point, we're really not far from our friends that we're going to be staying with for the week, so we put some miles in, another hour or so, and we got to our final destination, and we could finally see Lake Worthersee. Now it's only at this point we actually realised that this week is actually going to happen, and it's 5 years since we've been here last, and it's proper nostalgic. I cannot wait for the entire week. It's just going to be so good. And this is where we'll be staying, some absolutely beautiful home with an incredible view. Chud actually put us up for the week, and wow, what an absolute place. Massive shout out to Chud for letting us stay here, because yeah, wasn't expecting this at all. We literally had no idea we was going to be staying here. And as soon as we got here, it was a pretty impressive place. And this is actually the first time we've even met, so what an absolute gent. I'll put his name on the screen. Go give him a follow. We're going to see some of his photography halfway through this video, so yeah, go check him out. Anyway, clean the car, clean 1,000 miles worth of dirt off the car, and then we're going to go hit up some local hotspots and try and make the car not break up some really, really high mountain. Cleaning products in the vending machine. What'd you put that in there? We got 50. How much is that? 50. Do you know how angry my girlfriend's going to be? spent ages machine polishing that. Clean, mountains, let's go get something to eat. We won't talk about how good the paint is and how we washed it, but it looks good from here. This is the tallest mountain this has been on, and it is absolutely gonna kill this car. The what's it called? The humidity? What's it called when you get really high?
Altitude.
The altitude is gonna write this car off. So you've got to literally drive as fast as you can, well, not within reason, up this hill, and then at the end, you get a pint.
Yep.
Which you're not gonna have, I already have one.
I'm gonna have two.
But yeah, look down there.
It's just amazing. This road is. The last time I came up here was 2018, and it's just amazing.
This is really gonna struggle.
But we did it in a 125 Fiesta, and like 2/3 of the way up, it was pinned in second.
If I had an E36, it'd be much better.
Yeah, like he's got the right idea. Oh look, UK plated 46.
M3? No.
It's got some mad arches on it.
Here's a pop-in.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh fuck me, look at that floor.
Oh shit.
Oh, they mentioned this.
Oh my god, look at the gaps in the... It's probably stopping people street racing.
Roadworks, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Bastard, it's like that's run out of film.
Oh, rock film! Oh, tyre rub. The Lupo is struggling now.
Feel it?
Yeah, I can feel that my ears are popping so much. Now we got on an air filter sucking in all the hot air.
You don't need the...
This is sick.
It's awesome. Correct. You know, he was going to that's the thing.
Tyre on the arch. Oh, this is where they've cut the road off. Gutted. Oh my god. That is a literal curb. I don't want to ruin the drive-by.
Is it open?
Just wash my car, man.
You got the worst of it off, and so it'll be alright tomorrow to clean it.
Oh.
A mile.
What?
We're 100 metres off being a mile altitude.
Mile up in the air.
It's pretty nice.
This is not the top, but it's a viewing point, so you get a little bit of a teaser. Oh my god! I got my phone holds so tight right now. Yeah, shit here. Damn. We've got to go up there.
There's a view though,
nuts.
I like the one at the top, which is a bit sketchy. You walk through the woods. And there's just like a little cliff edge.
I've never been up there. Which I'm amazed at.
There it is.
That is the pub.
I hope it's open.
Down there.
It's amazing, isn't it?
This is why we come up to the top.
Look at that.
So sick.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So sick. That was actually used with a little filter, so those clips might be a lot better than the others, but in normal times, when the road isn't all dug up, this whole area would be filled with cars, but it's currently a building site, so it's not filled with cars, so yeah, you can see how quiet it actually is. And the pub, I don't think it's open, but right there. Funny. Just gonna go home now, wash the car again, and then I will go get some sleep, and then tomorrow we'll see what happens.
It's shit, isn't it?
Amazing. Yeah, sorry, it's horrible. This is beautiful.
Oh my god, look.
It's just clouds.
We're in the clouds. The road is horrendous.
It's a bit not good, is it? Be careful because the sun's not particularly high. Just so you don't do a Hayden again, because there's a reason Dad had to weld it up.
What's
That's what I mean.
Is there a viewpoint right here?
And it's clouds. Yeah, got cloud cover, can't see shit.
Oh my god. Look at that.
I might get a photo quick.
We are in the clouds. You cannot see anything.
Yeah, there's no point in getting a photo of that, can't see anything.
We are so high up. Let's go. Let's go.
Dad, George is scaring me.
We are so in the clouds right now.
Oh, fuck, I forgot you got a fucking microphone, haven't you? Right, start again. Beautiful part of the world. The road is like being at home.
Bottom left of the screen, Coventry.
Yeah.
Pass yours over there.
Oh wow, look at that.
Thank you. Go on.
Oh, thank you very much.
That is mega. Cheers.
In the winter, this is a ski resort, and we are well in the clouds. You see the lake, I think that's Lake Worthersee, just over there. But we're very, very high up, and obviously there's a building site going on because they're building a big resort up there. So, as you saw, just went for breakfast up a lovely mountain in literally the middle of nowhere, and you can already tell there's a lack of air up here in the mountains because I'm slightly out of breath. But plan of action today is to just scoop out the area, see what the vibe is, see if we can find some meets in the area, and just have a good time, because this place is beautiful. I could literally take pictures of mountains and clouds and mountains and clouds and more mountains and clouds and lakes and all this, but it's just beautiful to click in. So yeah, we're just gonna have a good time and enjoy the area basically, and hopefully see some cool cars.
Nice, okay.
Hopefully the clouds move out of the way. Look at that.
Clouds come through.
That's nuts. Just on the hill.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
How many times are you going to say, oh, it's beautiful? Oh my God! No! Oh, no! Ah! Ah! There it is.
It's a cool colour.
I've got V8.
I've got V8 now.
Yeah.
I wish it was in mine.
Now, if you're still wondering what Worthersee is and you've never been or never even heard about it, number one, are you living under a rock? Number two, this is it. Just go into a lake in Austria, and surrounding it is thousands and thousands and thousands of modified cars all over the place. And I mean, it's literally like a car show all week on every single road. It's almost like a GTA lobby, but everything is really cool and no one's really smashing into each other. Weird reference. However, it's incredible. It's Forza lobby. It's a Forza lobby. It's literally a Forza lobby. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is it. You just go to local hotspots around the lake, chill out, talk to like-minded people, have an occasional beer, and just enjoy the views. But this is only day 2, and we've got plenty more days to be looking at all these cool cars. However, tomorrow we're going to go back up into the clouds, even higher than we did today. The views that we're going to see tomorrow, unbelievable. So, let's go.
Oh shit, I hate it.
I'm so glad that I'm not in my car.
come up to a mountain, there's a dam, there's traffic lights, and we're parked under a waterfall. This is nuts. Snow. We're so high up, Lupo's struggling, but man, I'm getting wet. I'm getting wet, I'm getting wet, I'm getting wet.
It's pretty cold.
This is the coldest place in the world. Like nearly 2 miles in the air. We're nearly 2 miles in the air. So high. But there's a pub. This place is mental. Yet again, I wish I was at home. We're gonna go hang off the edge of the dam. Oh mate.
No, I am scared of heights, honestly. But I'm not a pussy, so I'm doing it.
That's a bit.
Yeah, if I look down, it kind of gets me not dizzy, but you know that funny feeling?
You don't want to be called a puss.
I'm holding my phone so tightly. Lewis has made it.
That's weird, man. No, don't read it.
Not a single trolley in sight.
No fridges or sofas.
We have seen some absolutely incredible stuff, but I cannot picture it enough with my trusty iPhone. It is all of the wind. It is so cold. The shorts are a bad idea, but the pictures look great. Don't know where the others are, but wow. This week is just nuts, and the fact that I'm still doing it in the little Lupo and it's holding on just fine. It's incredible. We are so high above normal sea level and seeing some amazing places. Just makes me wish that I had like a nicer car, which is really annoying, but still lucky to be able to experience all this stuff regardless. But yeah, like I said before, I can't capture like 10% of it. It is mind-blowing to see, and everywhere you drive, you just want to picture it. Steaming up now. You just want to picture it, but you can't picture everything. Obviously, I don't know. Incredible place. I'm so glad that we've been able to come back this year, and hopefully, as long as everything goes smoothly for the rest of the week, people should be able to come back next year. I hope. Lewis is glad he's in there, risking life for this picture.
It'll just be like drinking water but in HD. I can't want to get out and just get a bottle full of it.
We should.
Yeah, alright, fuck it.
Let's do it.
Oh, ABS works then.
Let's get a bottle of water. So as you know, we have a little bit of a coolant leak in the Lupo machine.
Oh my god.
You're getting soaked. You want to hold it over there?
I'm gonna get fucking pissed back through if I stand there.
Oh my god!
That's what I mean.
Try again.
There, isn't it?
Oh no, it tastes like.
Cold, I can say that. It's actually very cold. I can clear it.
Might as well.
Oh wow.
Does it taste nice?
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh! Amazing.
Get that bloody heater on! Yeah, it's actually got genuine and that is a
Focus with that for a bubble, like on a normal rangefinder, and then you just whatever that. Judd, shoot the Porsche.
Now, after spending the entire day again absolutely freezing cold but looking at some beautiful places, naturally we actually ended up at the Any Garage once again. Now, we didn't spend the entire week at the Any Garage. We went to all of the hotspots throughout of Worthersee, and I cannot stress to you how busy it was during the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is the show weekend. Now, when I say show weekend, I mean Excess Car Night are hosting an event in Worthersee. Now, I could show you thousands and thousands of cars that we saw throughout the week. However, I wouldn't be able to if it wasn't for Excess Car Night. Now, Excess Car Night are fundamentally the reason why everyone is back in Lake Worthersee and is actually having a good time. During 2019 to basically 2023, it's been a rough patch for Worthersee. No one wants to go. The police have been on you. They have been absolutely caning everyone that had modifications and air ride. But this year, I don't know what they did and what bribes they gave them. However, the police were more than happy to just let most people off with modifications, where usually they would absolutely have your pants down, which makes the whole event a lot more enjoyable and makes you want to come back and spend your hard-earned money in all these summer holiday homes that all the other locals enjoy every year. So, enough rambling, we need to actually start going home because we have been in this video for about 54 days, and I know for a fact that driving home wasn't that simple, and we did a little bit of a breakdown. Okay, sorry, spoiler alert again. If you're watching this far in, you're probably going to watch to the end anyway, but please watch in. We're gonna get to the end of this video, I promise.
After nearly a week, we are literally packing up to go home. It has been one hell of a week, and I didn't think we'd even be here in this. At some point halfway through the week, I was gaining some confidence in it, but only up until that point I thought that's the end, we're never going to make it. But it has made it. But to finish off a trip, you have to drive home, and driving home is the most miserable bit, and we're going to try and do it in one day. So 1,000 odd miles in one day. It's going to be a killer. It's like 9 PM right now. Gonna leave about 5 AM, sit about 1890 all the way home, and hopefully get a ferry before 11 PM, which should be fine if we just keep the foot down. So top up all the fluids, make sure it's all good to go, and then literally kick his head in for many, many miles. Wish us luck. Engine. Yeah, literally like 40 minutes from the Calais, and the Lupo's playing up. We've had this intermittent misfire randomly, like for like 3 or 4 times throughout the whole day, and we've done like nearly 1,000 miles, well 800 odd, and we got to the fuel station and it died for the first time. So put some fuel in it and hopefully it keeps going, but it's not looking good. Just need to get it on that boat, because once we're on that boat, it's a lot easier. So far, so good. How long have we got? 45 minutes?
50 minutes left.
It's literally on the edge of death. Not the edge of death, it just keeps cutting out. It might be a crank sensor. But if we keep it at this speed, it should be happy, and then it'll probably die at Dover again. So.
Hello.
Just got on the ferry, only booked a standard flexi. Just let us through passport control, only booked a standard flexi. We're literally 27 hours 27 hours early. So you're only allowed 4 hours early. Didn't even say anything, just said get on.
Straight on. He's proper like, I can't be asked to deal with this.
Sunday evening, who cares? But car is okay, so we're literally a couple of yards away of getting it on the boat. And then it doesn't matter after that, because we can walk the rest.
Yeah.
And there you have it. The car that was only going to do 25 miles ended up doing 2,500 miles, and all in under a week. Now, you're probably thinking, yeah, only by the skin of its teeth. Well, funny story that. The coil pack had backed the bolts out, and the coil pack was basically just hanging in the engine, so it wasn't actually working very well, and the misfire disappeared. But we made it onto the ferry, and we made it home, all in one piece. Finally, a success.
Well done, Lupo. The Lupo that could. The redemption. The trip was finished. The trip that should have been done over 5 years ago, but never happened. Yeah, sort of a weird idea that I thought, oh, this will be a laugh. We'll go to Worthersee. And we did it. Very stressful. Who'd have thought it, that a car with no testing after being sat for many years is not perfect. These things happen. It'd be boring if everything went right, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely boring, because it's still a loop at the end of the day. But yeah, 2 months ago, that film. 2 months ago. So I've been busy ever since. E23 video has basically taken up all my time ever since I got back. And yeah, it's just been pretty crazy. Hopefully this video has gone all right. I'm filming this the night before this video that you're watching goes live. So we're very last minute as well of getting this out, so fingers crossed everything goes well. But yeah, it was good fun to take this car, really. We obviously wanted to take something cooler, but this is kind of what we had to do, really, in the grand scheme of things. However, I did say at the start of the video that car enthusiasts may not ever be able to enjoy Worthersee ever again. But with the success of the event, I think it's going ahead next year as well. So it actually went so well. I think the police over there were so tame. XS Carnot has spoken to the locals of Worthersee and said, please don't take people's cars unless they're being stupid. Then obviously, yes, granted. But in previous years, that event was yeah, you get your cars taken off you for no reason. But in the grand scheme of things, if you don't have air ride, you're absolutely perfect in Austria these days. That was the main thing that they care about, is if your car is on air ride or not. It's super illegal over there, so that's another reason why we should have took the air ride off this. It was causing us grief, and we should have probably just taken it off in the first place because it would have driven better anyway. Moving on, you'll see that the Lupo is no longer the way it looks. The boot's gone, we had a smooth boot on it. Spoiler's gone, rear lights are gone, carbon's gone, interior's gone, smooth bumpers are gone, everything has gone off this car. This car is going back to stock, and it will be for sale as a semi-standard car. So there's going to be a few modified bits on it. Scorpion exhaust, brand new FK coilovers on it. It has red Seat Arosa Sport seats, GTI clocks, CDA air intake, and that is about it. This car is going to be for sale. Oh, it's also got red belts on it. It's got red belts. But yeah, the car will be for sale. Got to fix a few things. Wheel bearing. I need a black fuel cap and I need a black bonnet locally. If someone has one, that would be great. Need to fix the wipers, fix the hole on the radiator, and it should be able to be sold on. A black Lupo Sport, which is on the road with a lot of new parts on it. So someone can enjoy it, and hopefully they can take it on their own trip. Just not me. Me and Lewis don't want to spend any more time doing thousands of miles in a Lupo. We have cool BMWs. We want to take those instead. Hopefully the video has gone sweet and you enjoyed it and it was all good fun. I had a blast, even though I was in this. We're going to go back next year in actual proper cars, and we explored so many areas of Worthersee that I hadn't explored before, and we had such a good time. Some of the scenic places we went in this was gutted we didn't have anything of kind of our own. So yeah, Worthersee 2026. I'm going to be there in something cool. Anyway, thank you very much. If you want to buy the car, let me know. If you want to subscribe, please do. We are so close to 50k. Cheers. I'm probably too close to the camera now. Still don't know what I'm doing. I'm filming on my iPhone, and this will be the last time you'll ever see iPhone footage of me on this channel. Goodbye.